If you ever had a bad taste in your mouth that just won't go away, or if you ever coughed up one of those weird little white chunky things from your throat, you're dealing with a biological warning sign. Most people think the answer lies in scrubbing harder or using a strong mouthwash. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you why that mouthwash is destroying your mouth's defense system, and I'll share the 3-step bio-detox protocol that fixes the root cause permanently, including the only safe way to remove those white chunky things from your throat. The first thing we have to do is look at the crime scene, okay? The smell is not garlic, it's sulfur gas released by bacteria. They are literally pooping in your mouth, and yeah, that's nasty. Most of these nasty bacteria live on your tongue. Think of your tongue like a 70s shag carpet in the bathroom. It traps dirt, mucus, and dead cells, and who knows what else. Quick question, be honest in the comments. Do you brush your tongue, scrape it, or do you just ignore it? Let me know below. Now, if you're just brushing your tongue, you're missing the problem. But even if you scrape your tongue perfectly, there's a deeper hidden spot that 90% of patients miss. And this is where things get a little graphic. If you still have bad breath after cleaning your tongue, scraping your tongue properly every morning, look at your tonsils. So your tonsils are like sponges with deep tunnels called crypts. If you have post-nasal drip or you breathe through your mouth, mucus and food get stuck in these tunnels. We did a whole video of mouth versus nose breathing. Check it out. Over time, they calcify into tonsil stones, those white little spots you can see the back of your throat. They get pretty big. These stones are concentrated sulfur bombs. One small stone can make your breath smell like rotten eggs for weeks. Now, if you have these, your instinct is going to be to dig them out with your finger or a Q-tip. Do not do this. You can puncture the delicate tissue and cause a massive infection. Not a good idea. In just a minute, I'm going to show you the tool you actually need to use to flush these out safely without gagging. Now, but before we get to the removal tool, we have to address the biggest mistake. Why did I say mouthwash is the enemy? The bacteria that causes bad breath are anaerobic. That means they hate oxygen and they love dryness. Alcohol-based mouthwash dries out your mouth. It dries out those tonsil crypts, and when you use it, you might feel fresh for 20 minutes or so, but you're actually creating a dry, low-oxygen desert where your bad breath bacteria thrive. On a side note, this is exactly why periodontal disease or gum disease, where bad bacteria that don't like oxygen live deep inside the gum pockets, why they have such terrible breath. So we'll talk about that in another video. So with these mouthwashes, you are literally paying money to make your breath worse in the long run. So how do we fix it? We want a root cause solution. We don't want to mask the smell. We want to balance the biology. So here's the detox protocol. Step number 1 is to mechanically clean your tongue, right? You get a stainless steel tongue scraper or copper, which is way better, never plastic. And we clean the tongue from back to front, 2 or 3 times every single morning. A little side hack here, I did an entire video on oil pulling. Oil pulling is a fantastic way to also clean the tongue. Watch the video here. Now, step number 2 is the biggie, all right? The tonsil stone hack. Remember those tonsil stones? Don't poke them. They can cause infections if you damage the tonsils. So we use a water pick or like a water flosser. Water pick is a brand that I like, but there's many different water flossers out there. Use this water flosser on the lowest possible setting. You don't want to damage the tonsils, okay? They can be pretty powerful. Point it very gently at that tonsil crypt and back and flush out that tonsil stone with water. I personally use ozone water in my water pick, and we'll talk about ozone water in another video. Now let's assume you actually don't have a water pick. You should have one, but if you don't, you can gargle with gentle, warm salt water for a couple seconds. Step 3 is to repopulate the area with good bacteria, to reseed it so the bad bacteria, the anaerobic bacteria, it's crowded out of the area and you don't have that problem again. In my practice, we repopulate the oral microbiome with BossBiotics, which is a wonderful chewable probiotic that's going to crowd out the bad guys, and it tastes pretty good. Simply chew a tablet after brushing, swish for 30 seconds, swallow, and go to bed. Now, bad breath is a signal that your oral microbiome is out of balance. Stop nuking it with alcohol and start rebuilding it. Eliminate the root cause. If you found this helpful, do me a favor and subscribe to this channel and like this video. I'm releasing new videos every week, helping you detox your health, starting with your mouth. Now, if you want to learn about oil pulling, which is another great way to help you manage bad breath and bad bacteria in your mouth, watch this next video right here. I'm Dr. Chris, the Detox Dentist. See you there.